We've all been there, late at night getting ready for bed, and we decide to look at our phone just one more time. We open up TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, and a short comes on. Ah, it's a cute cat video. So you decide to watch more. Now you get engrossed in the music, the storytelling, and the hilarity of all the shorts you're watching. Okay, it's time to go to bed now. You look at the clock and realize that it's been 2 hours since you opened up TikTok or YouTube. Needless to say that you're getting much less sleep tonight than you planned. So why is this? This phenomenon of endlessly scrolling through these short-form videos is incredibly common in our day, and it's by design. This is precisely what social media platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram want you to be doing. And the reason why they want you on their platform is because the longer you're on the platform, the more ads you see, and therefore the more money they make. So how do they get you to keep watching these shorts? Well, today we'll find out, because in this video, I will be giving you 5 tricks that social media companies use to keep you scrolling on short form videos. My name is Kobe Hunter, and before we jump in, if you like learning about how the business world works, consider subscribing. I put a ton of effort into researching these topics so you can learn about them. All right, let's get into it. Number 1, short form videos take advantage of our really short attention span. Now this may seem pretty obvious, and I promise the other 4 are much less obvious, but the average attention span of a person these days is less than it was many years ago. But do you know how short that attention span actually is? Studies have found that on average, the human brain will lose focus about every 8 seconds. For reference, a goldfish has an average attention span of 9 seconds. Content creators and social media platforms are very aware of the statistics. Creators use every trick in the book to create these 15 to 60 second videos that keep us engaged the whole time. Audience retention rate is one of the most important statistics to the algorithms that YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram use. To illustrate this point, a study showed that all videos under 1 minute had an average audience retention rating of 70%. When that video got to be the length of 7, 8, or 9 minutes, that retention rate dropped to right around 50%. Since shorts have such a high retention rate, that means they're going to keep you on the platform for longer, and therefore YouTube places these videos higher up in your feed in places where you're more likely to click them. Now this is why shorts are so popular, because they keep you on the platform for so long. Which leads us to point number 2, you don't have to decide what you're going to watch, it's just presented to you. You're most likely familiar with how short form videos work, but if not, I'll remind you real quick. You open up your app of choice, open the short form video player, and all of a sudden a super catchy song is playing, and content you generally like is playing right before you without you ever even having to press play yourself. This is a huge advantage to short form content and a big reason why people keep watching them. And the best part of this, for the social media companies at least, is that the cycle is quite literally endless. You watch a video and it finishes, and then the platform sends you to the next video with no more work than a simple swipe up on your screen. Now what I'm describing here is a passive watch experience. Short form content is all about the passive watch experience, as by allowing the viewers to do less, the viewers are more likely to keep watching. It allows you, the viewer, to no longer have to work to find your content, as now the content is actually finding you. In addition to this content finding you, the algorithms are placing content in your feed that you generally want to see. In terms of continuing to watch shorts, having content fed to you that is tailored to your likes is a slam dunk. The way these videos are formatted is also instrumental in your continual scroll, which leads us to point number 3, which is that they all follow a fairly similar catchy pattern which rely on music and brevity. The scroll never stops, especially when the content is really entertaining. Short-form videos all follow a similar format: catchy music, fast-paced storytelling, and a whole load of information very quickly. This type of content is straightforward to watch and digest, which is why audiences love it. One particular aspect of short-form content I wanted to focus on is the music. Music is a very important part of the human experience. Using music correctly in a video can help create an emotional response in the viewer, enhance elements of storytelling, and even tie the video to a larger trend going on in social media. Think of Beyoncé's Texas Hold'em, for example. Nearly everyone right now is using that song for a wide variety of trends because it's really popular and thus people want to hear it. TikTok was actually the reason that songs like these are able to be featured in these videos. TikTok has made deals with many record companies, which allows content creators to use short clips of songs without worrying about punishment. This was huge because before TikTok, using an artist like Beyoncé in your videos was unthinkable. So the music grabs you and keeps your attention, and the quick, easy storytelling gets you to the end. These short-form videos allows people to watch something during times when they don't have time to watch a full video, like in between classes, a short break, or at work on the toilet. With old long-form content, that was just not possible. The lower commitment levels make short-form videos more accessible, and in the end makes you more likely to keep watching them. And the hope of the social media companies is that you'll actually be more likely to share what you watched, which is actually our next reason. Number 4, short-form content is easier to share. In the olden days of YouTube, i.e. like 5 years ago, videos were getting really long. The YouTube algorithm was rewarding videos for length as that was part of the viewership calculation. Now, I'm not saying this was a good or a bad thing, but rather just a thing that makes it harder to share. Because if we're being honest with ourselves, if our friend sent us a 30-minute video to watch, we all know we wouldn't watch it. However, fast forward to today, and the short-form videos we have been talking about are a much easier way to share content. Imagine now that that same friend who sent you the 30-minute video essay sends you a quick 30-second short video. You're way more likely to watch that video, share it with somebody else, and probably keep watching other videos on that platform because rarely do we ever watch one short-form video. The share function is even built into these videos as it's quick and accessible right by where your thumb sits, once again making the viewership experience as easy as humanly possible. While actively engaging and sharing videos makes you more likely to keep watching, as you keep looking for that good video to share with your friend, it's not the strongest reason why you keep scrolling. The strongest reason has to do with gambling and a chemical in our brain. Number 5, the machine zone and a dopamine hit keep you hooked. Imagine that you're at a casino and you're hitting the slot machines and nothing is really turning up. You keep playing and playing and playing, and at this point, going one more round is just a habit. All of a sudden you win, let's say $10. You're elated, and since you won once, you're gonna probably win again, right? This is in essence how short-form videos work. The first part of this story describes what is called the machine zone. This is when we get into a cycle of doing something that is really hard to break. We quit thinking when we're playing slot machines, and we quit thinking when we are watching short-form videos. This means we keep watching and watching and watching. The second part of the gambling story relates to the dopamine hit you receive when something good happens. To explain, dopamine is a chemical that our brain releases that serves as a reward when we do something that is good or pleasurable. In essence, we end up chasing this dopamine boost because our bodies crave it. Relating this to short-form videos, there are 2 types of videos, ones you enjoy and ones you wonder how they got into your feed. When you see a video such as a cute cat video, your body releases a little bit of dopamine, so you scroll to another video. However, the next video is one of those that makes you question just how good these algorithms really are, so you quickly scroll to the next one hoping to get another shot of dopamine. By the end of this cycle, we have activated our machine zone and are chasing a dopamine hit like a gambler chases a high payout. Of course, the social media companies know all these tricks and they do them intentionally because views and time spent on the app all equate to money for them. Whether it be the fact that these videos are so short, the passive nature of the watch experience, the music and engaging stories, the ease of sharing with friends, or the machine zone and dopamine cycle they want you all in, all these tricks make it hard to stop watching short-form content. Hopefully by recognizing the tricks that social media companies use to keep you watching, you'll be more in control of how much content you actually consume. There is nothing inherently wrong with watching videos on these platforms, but as with all things in life, moderation is key. So what do you think? Do you think that this short-form video trend is a good thing? Do you see more tricks that the social media companies use to keep you watching? I would love to hear what you have to say in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.